Before we start, could you please silence all mobile phones, please? There is one or two forgotten. I've done mine, yes they are. Please note that after the annual meeting, an extraordinary meeting will be held to consider the annual returns. The meeting is now open. Number 1, election of the chairman. Council will now elect chairman of the council and town mayor for the May 2018 to May 2019 municipal year. I will quickly hand over to the clerk, who will set out the arrangements for voting.
Hello, good evening. I'm not going to talk for very long, but in previous years there's been some questions around how the voting press works around this. I've been speaking to a lot of people about this in advance of tonight's meeting, and to say that I've looked through standing orders and given it a lot of thought. The only way I can see that the voting will work tonight is if, well, the only way standing orders and legislation allows you to do it is to treat things as if they were motions. So tonight, in reference to the chairman's position, which there's already 2 self-declared people, if you look on the papers I've put in front of you, that tells you, there's a document that says annual meeting of the Town Council 2018 appointment and representation. This is made up of information that you guys have supplied to me in the form that I sent out about a week and a half ago. And as you'll see on that, there are 2 people who sort of self-declared that they wish to stand for the position of chairman and town mayor. And the way that the voting will work is, I'd look first of all for someone to make a proposal, which was then seconded. That becomes the original motion. Then following from that, someone wishes to propose another person. They can, that's seconded. That essentially takes the form of an amendment. Then the vote will be taken on second or first as you would do an amendment. If that passes, it becomes a substantive, the vote is taken. The amendment falls, the vote is taken on the first one. Is there anyone who sort of doesn't understand how that would work?
Councillor Ray?
Yeah, no, I was late for the next bit.
Oh, right. I thought you were going to put your hand up.
I understand it.
All right.
I thought you were putting my cheering.
Sorry,
But if there's anyone who doesn't understand, now is the sort of time to say that's the only way through standing orders you can do it. There's no other way, and the only way you can vote is through show of hands or recorded vote, if anyone so desires. There is no other mechanisms for doing it, and that will carry on through tonight's meeting whenever there's what I'm going to call a contested position.
Okay. I will now invite members to make proposals in relation to the election of chairman. Councillor Wright.
right, I would like to propose Councillor John, excuse me, Casey, the Mayor and Chairman of Filey Town Council. He has served as Deputy Mayor this last year. I would urge you to vote for John, as he is a hard worker for the Council, always carrying out what he has committed himself to. John is always very smart and represents Filey very well. I have attended when John has carried out his duty as Deputy Mayor, and always been very professional. Brenda, his wife, would make an excellent mayoress. Let's move forward and with new people, and please vote for John.
Thank you, Councillor Wright. Have we got a seconder for that, please?
Hello.
I thought that would go. Okay, we've got it. Yes. Have we got any other nominations, please? Councillor Mead.
I would like to propose Councillor Walker. I think he's done a brilliant job this year and in the past years. He's had a good Vice Chairman, but I think, like hotels, you still need a bit of training, and I think he's done a brilliant job, and I think I'm proposing him to stand again.
Right, thank you for that, Councillor Meek. Have we got a second for that, please, Councillor Flynn? Okay.
Motion.
Have we writing? No. Well, you know, but never mind.
Right, as Marion proposed, the first gentleman, Councillor Casey, right, the amendment is for myself, Councillor Walker. Okay? So is there any, before we go any further, is there any more proposals for Mayor or Chair? This is something you've got to ask or else. Okay? No. Then we'll go on to actual voting for Councillor Richard Walker. Okay?
Does everyone understand what's now just about to happen?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to vote?
Vote for the amendments.
Yes.
Which is the proposal of Councillor Walker, which then substantively passes if it falls the vote of
Okay.
Amendment.
Do you two understand that? No. Tom? No.
So, the motion that was originally moved by Councillor Wright is the first motion. Okay?
Yes.
Then what essentially the second one is forms an amendment. It's the only way you can do it to each standing orders. So what you need to do is now vote whether you wish to essentially replace the words Councillor Casey with Councillor Walker.
Right.
So you're voting for or against the amendment to substitute those words as I've just described. That's your first vote.
Okay. Those for. That's so that, okay. So that's 7 for. Those against, please. That's 6. Will be anybody abstaining? No. Thank you.
That motion therefore now, the amendment now becomes substantive. You now need to make an affirmative vote for that motion. So the motion now would be Councillor Richard Walker to be Mayor, Chairman by the Mayor for 2018.
Okay.
You've got to confirm the
So
vote.
that's,
Yeah, that's all right.
so you're actually voting again, so that we vote me back in virtually. Okay, those in favour? Those against? Any abstain? 0. No. Therefore, I take the position of chair and mayor once again. John, you have done a really good job for me this past year. And I'll tell you now, the only reason why I put up again was because there's that many people stopped me and asked me in the street to put back up again, and it is definitely my last year as a councillor. The 2019 is the elections. I will not be putting back up for re-election at the elections. Okay? Right. Thank you for that. We'll now move on to election of vice chairman. The council will now elect a vice chairman of the town council and deputy town mayor for the May 2018-2019 municipal year. I now invite members to make proposals in relation to the election of vice chairman. Have we got a proposal for vice chairman, please?
I do.
Jackie.
Yeah, I would like to propose Susan Buttonwood, as she sat as Vice Chair and has already been the Chair, of which she has done the roles and the duties adequately, and I think she represents Filey extremely well, and she knows the job. So I would like to propose Mrs Buttonwood.
Right, thank you. Have you got a seconder for that, please? Councillor Thurston. Have you got any more proposals, please? Or Deputy Mayor? Any more? No? Then we'll go into a vote for Councillor Susan Buttonwood as Deputy Mayor. All those in favour, please, show. Those against? Anybody abstaining? No? Right, I now declare that Councillor Susan Buttonwood becomes Vice Chair. Thank you very much, Ollie. Acceptance of office. Please give us a few seconds while the Chairman and Vice Chairman complete their acceptance of office form. Go down now to number 4 on the agenda, which is apologies. I will now hand over to Clark to read out a list of apologies.
I've received apologies tonight from County Councillor Colin Flores, and I've also received it from Borough Councillor Donahue Mont Creek.
Okay. Right. Does everybody accept those apologies? Please show.
That's two.
Right, thank you very much. We'll go on to number 5 now. Declarations of interest. Council to receive any declarations of interest in accordance with the requirements of the Localism Act 2011, and to consider any applications for dispensations in relation to disclosable pecuniary interests or personal interests. Are there any? No? No, we'll move on then to number 6 on the agenda. Now you'll notice that these are council committees and working parties minutes. Would you like to accept these in block?
Sorry, Councillor Blood was taking all the papers off his desk.
Sorry.
Would you like to actually vote on these in block?
Yeah.
Block. Yeah, all at once. Yes?
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Everybody agreeable on that one?
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Could we have a proposer and a seconder for this then? Councillor Meek and Councillor Wilkie. All those in favour, please show. Everybody. Okay. We'll go now on to number 7. Delegated arrangements. A. Scheme of delegation. I hope you have all read and had a chance to read the document. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions on that? No?
Can I just say something?
Yes.
I'd like to thank our clerk, Tom, for putting in all this work and making these documents easily acceptable and understandable, and all the uniform format, because I think it reads a lot better. So thanks, Tom, for doing all that.
Right. Anybody else want to say anything on that? No? Can we move those, please? Thank you. Seconder, Councillor Casey. All those in favour? Thank you. We're going to B. Committee and working parties terms of reference. Council to review the terms of reference for committees and working parties of the council. Committees, events, lighting, finance and general purposes, planning, property, staffing, strategic planning and town guide and map. And working party, emergency planning. Okay, I hope you have all had a chance to read the terms of reference. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions? No? Would members like to adopt the terms of reference one by one or vote for them through en bloc? En bloc? En bloc. Could I have a proposer then? Councillor Anthony. A seconder, Councillor Casey. All those in favour, please. Right. We go down now to number 8 on the agenda. Appointments and representation. A. Committees and working parties appointments. Council will now make appointments to the Council's committees and working parties for the May 2018 to May 2019 municipal year. I quickly hand over to the clerk who will set out the arrangements for voting.
Yeah, so just to lead on from what I was saying earlier, on your desk, on that same document where the chair people's positions were set out, we've got on the first page it says committee and working parties.
Yes.
Yeah. So this committee working parties, what I've done is listed the committee that are listed the one committee which is in fact a working party that has not met the quota, there's one vacancy. There's 2 committees which have met the quota and therefore no further actions required. And there are 4 committees, events and lighting, finance and general purpose, planning and town guide and map, that are oversubscribed based on the information that you sent through to me. What I suggest happens now, obviously it's up to the chairman, but what I suggest is for you go through one by one in the order that they're listed on the document. Any committees that oversubscribed, I suggest that he sees if anyone wishes to withdraw their name. If someone does and they then meet the quota, a simple vote can be taken. If they're still oversubscribed, then what I'm going to suggest is that a voting pattern similar to how we did earlier takes place again. But this time, rather than moving a singular person, a slate of people are moved through a committee. So councillors A, B, so I suppose councillors A, B, C and D, and E in this case, at least 5 are moved to a particular committee, and someone can move an amendment with a different set of names. Again, I would look to not do it in an easier way, but I've really given this an unbelievably large amount of thought, and I can't find any other way of doing it. The only other manner of doing it would be to go through a vote by every person to take forever. So I'm suggesting that it's a slate vote. For any committee that's met the quota, I just suggest that there is a simple vote taken for or against suspension. And then, as I said, for any committee which is the one working party that doesn't have enough members, it's potentially see if anyone else wishes to stand on it to bring it to quota. If there's anyone who doesn't understand, now is the time to say your part, forever hold your peace.
I do understand what you're saying, but is there an opportunity to speak why you want to be on a certain committee?
Yes.
There isn't. So it essentially is the same.
Once you get
Any
through it.
other debate of the council uses.
Fine, thank you.
I suggest it, like I said, you go through, so
Yeah.
rather than doing all the committees at once, you
Yeah.
do it meeting by meeting
Okay.
to basically make it understandable. But if there's any further questions?
Right, on the Events and Lighting Committee, with the ex officio, we've got a full... Yes. Right, who's the ex officio on that one?
Go on then.
Yes, Councillor Buttonworth.
It is afternoons or mornings.
Which day?
They're just Tuesdays, Mondays,
We're talking about that.
usually depends on what we've got coming in. It is daytime meetings.
Not Wednesdays, I can't do Wednesdays.
Tuesdays, 2 p.m.
Yes, the next one.
Events and lighting.
Usually have Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon, I can do Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, we've got one too many on that one.
Yes, so the meeting is oversubscribed. This one, yes, because we've got the ex officio plus 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So if you
Correct.
oversubscribe,
Pardon?
you oversubscribe.
It's oversubscribed. Who was the ex officio? John, you was the ex officio, weren't you?
No, you was.
Pardon?
You was.
I was.
Last year.
Can I just ask, if you put ex officio plus 5, that to me means 6.
Yeah, that's correct, 6.
Would
Yeah.
you do it 6,000?
6,000.
Yeah, so it seems so.
It's just oversubscribed by one member.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the ex officio wasn't named on there.
No,
I take that as ex officio plus 5, so
Yeah,
to me
that's right,
6.
so that's 6.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
7. Because we have to put the name of the ex-officio.
Yeah, we need to have the name down there.
Okay.
Okay. Councillor Thurston.
I'm willing to withdraw that one if that's...
Councillor Thurston
Makes it
willing to
easier.
withdraw that. So that makes...
Right.
Correct.
And now can we vote everybody in that? Give a proposal, please.
I'll propose it.
Right, Councillor Glanville, seconded by Councillor Wright. All those in favour of that, please? Sure. Thank you. Okay, we'll go on to Finance and General Purposes Committee. 5 councillors plus ex officio. We've got Councillor Buttonworth, Councillor Casey, Councillor Haxby, Councillor Hogan-Banks, Councillor Mead, Councillor Shackleton, myself and Councillor Wilkie. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is oversubscribed by 2. Okay. Is any councillor wish to step down on that one?
First of all, into the ex-officio.
Me. Okay, that's my name's on there, on that one.
Well, so is Susan's.
Yeah.
But Susan was on in her own right.
Yes.
As what?
I was only my own right last time, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Not this time.
No.
No.
So we now have 6, 7.
Good
Yeah.
too.
So we need
Come on.
Councillor Shackleton.
I'd like to make a proposal, Chair. No disrespect to any councillors here, but I would like to propose that Councillor Bosworth, Councillor Haxby, Councillor Meach, Councillor Wilkie, and myself, Councillor Shackleton.
Well, you can't do that.
I just have done. I've made a proposal, Marion, I'm quite...
Well, I'll propose, make a proposal.
No, that's an amendment.
There's an
Could
amendment.
I second that, Mr Chairman?
I'll make an amendment then. And I'd like to propose that Councillor Casey, Councillor Holden Banks, Councillor Wilkie and Councillor Walker. So,
I'm on as ex officio,
yeah,
Marion,
Councillor
so,
Wilson on that.
yes.
Still not enough.
That's okay, I don't have to. Don't have to be good.
Is there any more amendments?
It's not an amendment, but I'd like to speak.
Councillor Casey?
It seems to me, it's not sour grapes at all, but it's the same people who will get on it. And if it's any councillor on this council going to get any experience of major committees if they can't get on because it's a bullshit.
Councillor
I
Shackleton?
take offence to that, Chair. Any council can come in and sit at any meeting.
Any
They don't
council
have
can't
to
come in
be
and join.
on the committee.
One at a time.
They can certainly come in and gain experience on any committee. And as you know, Chair, as Chair of Finance, I welcome any council to come along.
Councillor Casey?
Well, I myself have been sat on finance on a couple of occasions as well, but my point was that to sit on as a member, it's impossible to get on this committee in particular.
It's all wrong.
As a voting member?
Yeah.
As a member of the committee,
Well, I know where you're coming from. Yes. Councillor Holden Banks?
I feel that the people that already sit on this committee obviously do a very good job, and I'm sure that they would, well, I hope they would allow somebody else on it rather than the people that have permanently been on it for all the time that I've been on this council. It hasn't changed. I don't know how we can move forward and be open and, you know, allow people to learn new things. I understand what Councillor Shackleton said, that people can go and sit and listen. But, you know, if you want to take an active role within your own council, you can't actually get on to it to do it, then something is possibly not right here. You can't just close people off.
Councillor Wilkie first and then Councillor Shackleton.
I don't think it's well, certainly not for me, because I'm quite open for anybody to come on any committee.
When you
I
get
think
on.
finance, in particular finance, is the one that needs the most continuity out of any of the other committees. And that's no disrespect to anybody new coming on, I get that.
How do you get that then, Kevin, if you can't get on it? I mean, there's only 2 people that are extra wanting to get on it that haven't been on it. So only 2 people have to come off, and you can still have the continuity of the other people that are on it to share their knowledge with the new people.
Absolutely.
And the article.
Well, I'm sorry, well,
Yeah.
we're on the discussion, but it's going to go to the vote, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
The vote's all...
Councillor Shackleton?
Yeah, Chair, I completely agree with Councillor Wilkie and in some respect to Councillor Holden Banks. But it is a democratic vote. That's the whole six on this committee.
Councillor Mead?
As I recall, we've got an amendment on the floor and we've got a proposal. And I think we should move forward. They were put on the floor and should be voted for.
Right, we'll take the amendment first.
I really wasn't clear on what the amendment was. Who did you say? Sorry, I really am not clear at all who you said.
Right, Councillor Bosworth, Councillor Casey, and Councillor Holden Banks, and Councillor Wilkie. Is that enough?
One more. You need one more.
Councillor Shackleton.
Have we got a seconder for that, please? Councillor Casey. All those in favour of that then, please show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Wait a minute. 6.
20
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Those against, please. Any abstain? No. I've got to say it in my meeting, so, you know. Now, pardon? Right. So we'll take the vote on the motion again. Right? That is what Councillor Shackleton said. Can you read that out again, please?
So, this is the original motion was that Councillor Buttonwood, Councillor Haxley, Councillor Meek, Councillor Shackleton, Councillor Wilkie, and obviously Councillor Walker is on the next.
No, that doesn't. That doesn't count.
Yeah, I was just saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we have a vote on that, please? All those in favour? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'm looking down. Councillor Wilkie?
Sorry, I thought you were looking round for reference.
No, I was looking down before. I got you all. I went down the table. And those against, please. 6. Abstained? 0. Thank you. So those that have been voted on are
Councillor Buttonwood, Councillor Haxley, Councillor Meeks, Councillor Shackleton, Councillor Walker, Councillor Wilkie.
okay. We'll move on to planning. 5 councillors and an ex officio. Yeah. Sorry?
What was that name?
Those are 9.
Yeah. So how many we've got?
Let's go back to the next official.
Yeah.
Was the 3?
That's with the ex officio.
Do we need more?
I don't know why.
Well, because sometimes I can have 3 or 4 all give their apologies and I have to cancel a meeting because I'm not quorum. We have had up to 9 on planning.
You can make that same argument about HMD.
Yeah, but they have delegated powers to give the decisions straight to Scarborough without coming back to you.
Yeah, but then so there's a lot of these that you think are delegated powers.
Councillor Casey.
Can I propose that all the people that are put down for it be on planning?
I'll second that.
And change it from 1 ex officio and 5 councillors to ex officio and 7 councillors to 7 councillors.
So are you also proposing to change the terms of reference that you just voted for? Because that's where it comes from. Just to be clear.
Yes.
Councillor Shackleton.
If I'm not a chair, I'll withdraw from planning.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. One more. One more.
Oh, are you going to be ex officio?
One more on.
Who's ex officio on this side?
Me. On that one.
I thought you were knocking them off, Chair.
Yes.
All right.
My name's on there.
Sorry. I'll keep quiet.
My name's on there. So if you take the ex officio off, I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, cross me off.
If one more came up, that would make it right.
So they
5 plus ex officio. Okay.
Cross me off then.
Councillor Buttonwood.
I'll have another night off.
So our proposal and our seconding, please get voted for them.
Yeah. There we go. Right.
You play the chair, I'm not. Just do what you're guiding me to do. I don't know what you're doing now, because there's been a proposal made, I don't know what.
There has.
I don't know what you want to do.
There are. Well,
Well, I'll withdraw that proposal. Two's withdrawn, so now we've got the required numbers on planning.
Well, rather than change the terms of reference that we've just agreed,
Yeah.
it's
easier, it is
So I'll
not.
withdraw my proposal.
Thank you for that, Councillor Casey. So all those in favour of
Goes on. So I want to cross one there.
Councillor Butterworth,
Cross Council Butterworth off.
Councillor Glanville, Councillor Holland-Banks, Councillor Meek, Councillor Thurston and Councillor Wilkie, with the Mayor as ex officio.
yeah. Okay. Right, so can we have a proposal for those, please? Councillor Casey, seconded by Councillor Wilkie. All those in favour of that, please? Anybody against? Are you...
We're abstaining.
You're abstaining?
I'm abstaining.
2 abstaining. Okay. Property Committee.
That's all right.
Ex officio plus 5 councillors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's right. Okay.
Who's ex officio?
Who's ex officio?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we want another one on there, we want short.
Are you working with the ex officio?
Yeah. So we want short on the actual property one.
I'll put forward in.
Do it yourself, John.
I'll put forward.
Right.
If that's all right with everybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you got anybody else that would like to put forward on the property? No? In that case then, we will have a proposer please and a seconder for that.
I'll propose that.
Thank you. Councillor Glanville seconded. All those in favour, please show. Councillor Overbank? Yes. Everybody? Thank you. Staffing Committee. 5 plus ex officio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 9.
One shot.
You want short, and that's ex officio. I'll go on it, on that as ex officio, and then it stops any. Strategic planning. Before we move on, I'm reading through it now. Before we move on, we'll take a vote on the staffing committee. Can I have a proposer? Councillor. Seconder, Councillor Meek. All those in favour, please show. Thank you. Anybody against? Anybody abstaining? No. Okay. Passed. Strategic planning. Vacancies to be confirmed once committee chairman has been selected. We'll move over. Town Garden Map Committee. Ex officio and 5 councillors making 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 6. That's correct. Can we have a proposer and a seconder for that? Councillor Haxby proposed, Councillor Anthony second. All those in favour please show. Everybody in that one. Right. Emergency planning. A maximum of 6 councillors, and we have a vacancy on this. The councillors are Councillor Butterworth, Councillor Glanville, Councillor Shackleton, Councillor Walker, Councillor Wright. We could do with another one, please. Councillor Hawley? Yes? Is there any more? No? Can I have a proposer, please? Councillor Busworth and Councillor Wright. All those in favour, please. Sure. Thank you. Yes, got you. We're going to external bodies now. We're on number 9 then. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. B. External bodies representation. Council will now determine council representation on external bodies for the May 2018-19 municipal year. We'll now invite members to make proposals in relation to the representation of members on external bodies. We've got a list in front of you. We'll take it from the top. Allotments and Garden Association. The chairman actually becomes the president of the Gardens and Allotments Association, and we want another councillor, please. I want a councillor. Councillor Shackleton, your name is down.
Yes, happy to sit again.
Okay.
Can I propose that?
Is there any further councillors wish to go on that? No?
I propose that.
Have you got a second, councillor? Make all those in favour of that one, please. Thank you. Councillor Casey, are you again?
No, I put me on the...
Oh, no, you must have... Quick. Right. Bowling Club. 2 councillors. You've got Councillor Meek and Councillor Shackleton. Is there any more wish to go on that, please? No? Okay. Can we have a proposer and a seconder for the bowling club? Members, Councillor Wilkie proposed. Councillor Haxley seconded. All those in favour, please? Yes. Right. Community Police CAP group. Minimum of 2 councillors, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says minimum here, so you can have as many as you want, I suppose. Yes? Councillor Meek.
I propose en bloc.
Those en bloc, the CAP?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. All those, have we got a seconder on that one? Councillor Casey. All those in favour of that? Elderly persons, all day club. 2 councillors, Councillor Busworth and Councillor Shackleton. The names are down on here. Is there any other members wish to go on that? No? Could we have a proposer and a seconder for those 2 then? Councillor Wilkie and Councillor Glanville. All those in favour, please? Everybody. Right. Right, Filey Coastal Issues Group. 2 councillors, Councillor Busworth and myself are on that. Is there any other person who wants to go on that? It doesn't all meetings very, very often.
Well, I've never been to one yet, so...
I've been to 1.
Councillors,
Right.
how many times does this meet?
Well, I've never been to one, so...
I've been to 1.
Let's having it on. Absolutely ridiculous.
Right? Well, down here. So, is there anybody else wants to go on there? No? Can we have a proposal and a seconder for that then, please? Councillor Meek and Councillor Hawley, all those in favour? Councillor, everybody. Everybody? Okay. Filey Bay Initiative. 3 councillors. Now there's a vacancy on here. Councillor Humphrey and Councillor Bosworth. There's a vacancy. Does any other councillor wish to go on Filey Bay Initiatives as a rep? No? 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 Okay. We'll move on. Filey... Yeah, we'll propose those two. Filey Bay Initiative, Councillor Anthony and Councillor Bosworth. Have we got a proposal for them? Councillor Anthony, and we have seconder, Councillor Me. All those in favour? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Filey, Festival of Filey. 2 councillors, Councillor Casey and Councillor...
They don't want a representation from Filey Council.
Oh, well, we should say so.
They did.
They have.
They have.
They did.
Oh, well,
I don't know why it's
say
not.
no one required then.
Yeah.
They did it last year.
Well, it should, but no
They just didn't
one.
want any council rep.
What they said to me was that they would let someone know when they wanted to, they would let the council know when they wanted representatives to attend, not that they didn't want any representatives.
Happy that you know they wanted someone to attend.
Councillor Casey.
The chairman actually said that they didn't want any council representation whatsoever.
All right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Did you want to remove that one from the list then, yeah?
Yes? Okay, we don't need to. Festival Filey, 2 councillors, Councillor Casey and Councillor Hallway. I've got a proposal for those. Yes? Councillor Bosworth, Councillor Glanville. All those in favour of that, please? Right. Filey in blue. 3 councillors. Councillor Casey, Councillor Wright, and we've got a vacancy on that one as well. Is there anybody wishing to go on that one?
Doesn't actually, don't need to be.
Can I propose that the 2 councillors that have put their names down added, if you don't require a third? No.
No.
I propose the 2 councillors with the names down.
Can we have a seconder for that, please? Councillor Glanville, seconded. All those in favour of that? Thank you. Filey Community Sports Club Limited, Executive Board Member, 1 councillor. Now, the 1 councillor that's down here is Councillor Wilkie. Are you happy to carry on with that, councillor? Have we got anybody else that wishes to go on that? No?
I'll propose Councillor Wilkes, Chair.
Proposed by Councillor Shackleton, seconded by Councillor Bosworth. All those in favour, please. Right. Anybody abstaining? Anybody against? No. Filey Museum. Filey Fishermen's Charity. 2 councillors, Councillor Glanville and Councillor Shackleton. Is there any other member who wish to join them? Or not? No? Could I have a proposal then, please, for Councillor Glanville and Councillor Shackleton? Councillor Wright, proposed, seconded by Councillor Bosworth. All those in favour, please. Thank you. Filey Museum. 2 councillors, Councillor Meek and Councillor Walker. Councillor Banks, are you still talking? No. Are you still interested in the museum? Because I noticed you were down, you came to
No,
the meeting.
thank you.
No. Councillor Anthony, I know you was interested in it.
I'm doing work for the museum. So
You're doing work for it then, instead of being a councillor rep on it. That's fine. Okay. Could we have a proposer and seconder for those 2 then? Thank you. Councillor Haxby and Councillor Danville, all those in favour, please. Right, Discover Filey Development Trust. One councillor, and that's Councillor Anthony. Are you okay with that, Councillor Anthony? Could I have a proposer and a seconder for Councillor Anthony, please? Councillor Wright and Councillor Meek, all those in favour, please. Everybody. Right. Harbour Users Group, Cobble Landing, one councillor. We've got Councillor Haxby down. Are you okay with that, Councillor Haxby? Could I have a proposer and a seconder then for Councillor Haxby on that Harbours and Users Group? We've got Councillor Shackleton and Councillor Gamble. All those in favour of that, please? Filey Tourism Association, two councillors.
I can come off that.
You will? Okie dokie then. So we're left with two councillors now then. Could I have a proposal for those two councillors then, please? Councillor White and Councillor Wilkie, all those in favour? Thank you. Scarborough South and Filey Prevention Service, two councillors. We've got Councillor Buzzingworth down and we've got a vacancy. Is there anybody else willing to fill that vacancy?
Was it pregnancy prevention or?
No.
Crime prevention?
It isn't that.
Accident prevention?
Scarborough South and Filey Prevention Service.
Preventing what?
It's youth not 19 provision for young people.
Okay, we could do with another councillor on that.
They only meet quarterly.
Okay.
And it's early morning.
It's early morning.
9 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday and Friday.
Have we got another one for that, please? No? No?
It's not onerous work.
No? We'll leave it like that then, can I have a proposer for Councillor Buzzworth on that, please? Councillor Shackleton and Councillor Haxby, all those in favour, please? Thank you, everybody. Yorkshire Coast Community-Led Local Development Programme, one councillor. Now there is a vacancy on this one, we haven't got one on that.
Yes, what is it?
What is it?
I put up for that last time, but I just haven't been able to host any meetings. It's just about funding, and it's run by East Yorkshire Council. I think the meetings are once every so often. But I just they're on they're like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoons.
Right.
Usually at Hundenby at
Yes.
the old tavern. I just haven't been able to get to any of them.
Right. Okay. So, have we got a representative that'd like to go on to that? No?
Can't leave it.
Oh, Councillor Anthony.
Can't leave it there.
He's volunteered.
You mentioned funding.
Can we have a proposer for Councillor Anthony? Councillor Wright, second Councillor Wilkie, all those in favour, please. Thank you. And we come to the last one on the sheet, is Yorkshire Local Councils Association, YLCA. Two councillors with voting reps. Okay on this. I'm down as one, and we have a vacancy. The first meeting for this is the 31st of this month. Up at Whitby.
Are they on during the day?
The evening meetings.
They're evening. They're all
Can't be
evening.
about 6 o'clock, can't they?
7. Right, the point back.
There's 3 a year.
There's only 3 a year.
One at Whitby, one at Scarborough, one here.
I'm just too. I just can't guarantee anything.
I've got to be there.
I don't mind going on it, but I just don't.
I've got to be there at this one.
Go get down.
I'll propose that.
I'll propose it then,
Yeah.
that you and Councillor Wilkie.
All right. Okay. Councillor Wilkie.
We used to have that many on that, didn't we?
Oh, there was a heck of a lot on it.
We used to have more than a council, then.
You couldn't, I know, you couldn't get on it, could you? Then, now, yeah. So, can I have, I've got a proposer for that. That was Councillor Campbell, Councillor Casey, seconded, for Councillor Wilkie to do it. All those in favour, please. Everybody on that one. Right, thank you for that. Right, we go on to number 9, please. Review of arrangements, charters, agency agreements. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions on item 9? No? No? If so, could I have a proposer and a seconder for that, please?
I propose.
Councillor Busnett and Councillor Casey. All those in favour, please. Everybody. Number 10. Review of subscriptions. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions on item 10?
Could I come in there, Chair? I'd like to ask the council to consider subscribing to the cemetery and crematorium management. I think if it's been useful in the past, I think we ought to have a subscription to that as well. Cost is minimal if it's giving good advice.
Yep.
I'll second that, Chair.
Okay. All those in favour of that, please. That's carried. Okay. Number 11. Land and assets. I will just quickly hand over to the clerk, who has a brief update on the asset register.
My brief update is very brief. I think a slight cock-up from the one that I sent out. And this tablecloth in front of you is the new version. Basically, the only thing that I'd just like to note is that the yellow line that runs throughout now ends with the number 318025. This is important because that is the number that needs to go on the annual return. The annual return document has actually had that cock-up, so when we get to it later on, I'll hand you out the most up-to-date number. It's not out by much, it's one of those things where I just looked at it and I suddenly realised it wasn't quite right. It was just out, but I know this is a big number, it's just out by a couple of £1,000, but it's because a couple of lines in the spreadsheet didn't quite work right, and I forgot to change one. I'm really sorry for that. Like I said, this is the new. I say my apologies. I only realised my mistake very late in the day.
John?
If there's no questions on this, Chair, I propose that we accept.
Is there any questions on this?
Finance team review the documents.
If not, Councillor Shafford has proposed it and Councillor Wilkie seconded it. All those in favour of that, please. Okay. Number 12. Insurance cover. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions about the insurance cover? Is there any on it? Yes, no? No? Then could I have a proposer and a seconder for the council to approve the insurance cover, please? Proposed by Councillor Shackleton, seconded by Councillor Wright. All those in favour, please. Thank you, everybody. Number 13, standing orders and financial regulations. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions about standing orders? If not, could I have a proposer and a seconder for the council to approve the standing orders, please? Councillor Wright and Councillor Meek. All those in favour, please. Right. Number 14. Now, would you like to take these? Oh, sorry. Financial regulations. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions about financial regulations, please? If not, could I have a proposer and a seconder? Councillor Axby, Councillor Shackleton, all those in favour, please. Thank you. Number 14. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on here. Would you like to ask any questions on these documents that are listed? If not, could we take them in block, please?
Could I just ask, on
Yes,
these, is the one, yes, the Freedom of Information Act,
DP.
it's changing, isn't it?
Yes.
No?
No, data protection.
Data protection.
It's been replaced by the
Yeah, that's not something, is it?
No, this should be the next item.
The next bit.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be that now.
So could we take those in block, please? Yes, all those in favour of that? Thank you. Could I have a proposer and a seconder for those, please?
I'll propose.
Thank you. Seconders, Councillor Meek. All those in favour, please, of that? Thank you. Number 16. Adoption of new policies. 15, sorry. Sorry, my eyes are going a little bit. 15. Adoption of new policies. A. Data protection, GDPR, policies, procedure and documents. I hope you've all had a chance to read the GDPR documents. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions? Councillor
How
Wright.
far on are we with this?
This is where we are with it.
This is where we are, because it's the 25th of this month.
Yes.
Yes.
So just to answer, the guidance that's coming is that you need to have some policies for which these are. You need to consider it, discuss it, which you have done, because I've been at all the meetings at considerable length, and you need to take steps which the office has taken. There is still some outstanding questions, but that's mainly because the legislative goalpost is moving. We can't answer them until the goalpost is fixed. But this, at the moment, is the best that you can possibly do as a council in terms of policies and audits and things like that.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Any more questions? If not, could I have a proposer and a seconder for that, please? Councillor Wright proposing it. Councillor Butterworth second. All those in favour, please. Thank you. Number B. Small grants fund policy. I hope you've all had a chance to read the grant fund policy. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions? No? Councillor Casey.
I noticed on eligibility to paragraph 2.2.
Yes.
Organisations must operate within the town council boundary. I think this earlier this year gave something to Sabine Hull with it.
No.
I don't know if there's any more. So we were going to get us our own policy on that.
Okay.
No, John, we didn't.
We have an application.
Did you have an application from them?
Right, so that's all right, it's just my memory, that's all. It's very interesting, isn't it?
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there any more questions on this, please? If not, do I have a proposer and a seconder for that, please? Councillor Shackleton, Councillor Meek, all those in favour, please. Thank you. C, action plan. Once again, I hope you have had a chance to read the action plan. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions? No? Councillor Casey?
It may have wormed, I'm not sure. Just the priority system that are reviewing the bunting project, would that not be classed as high since it's got to be sorted out for next year?
This is a living document, and it's up to you guys today. If you wish to amend it so that the document reads high, you may do that. It is your council document, not mine.
It is it's what we call a living document.
Can I recommend then that we move it to high priority? So it's the bunting. There's no guaranteed funding for next year, right?
All right.
Yeah, definitely seconded it.
Jackie seconded it. Yeah, all those in favour of that, please? Right, thank you. Is there any other questions on that then? No? Right, we'll move on then. 16, future meeting dates. I hope you have all had a chance once again to read the meetings calendar for 2018-19. Do any members wish to make a comment or ask any questions on this? No? Okay then. Please could I have a proposer and a seconder for the council to adopt the future meeting dates calendar? You have a proposer, Councillor Wright, Councillor Wilkie second, all those in favour please? Could you please note that the next ordinary meeting of the Town Council will take place on Wednesday, the 13th of June 2018. Thank you for attending, and I close the annual meeting. Don't run away, because there's another one. Just have a 5-minute break if you like, just to get things. Hey, we're not going so far.
therefore for extending it. Running out of options, I'm afraid. It's not bad going.
The annual return is small windows. It's no one raising any objection, it's
coming down now. Yeah, we'll stop and we'll go the other way. Yeah.
And then you'll have your papers all over. Be like confetti. There we go. There we go.
Let's wait down some stuff.
You don't want another one, man, do you? Yes.
Mary's just looking at the wrappers.
Right, good evening once again. The extraordinary meeting is now open. Okay? First on the agenda. Apologies. I will now hand over to Clark to read out the list of the apologies.
Claims was the full Councillor Suarez and Councillor Donahue Creek.
Number 2, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest from members in relation to the items on the agenda? Yes? No? No? Thank you. We go on to number 3, public participation time. Members of the public may now speak. Please note that 15 minutes is available to members of the public to speak. Are there any? No? No? Okay then. We'll move on to number 4. Internal audit 2017-2018. Final internal audit report. I hope you have had a chance to read the report. Do any members wish to comment on this? Councillor Shackleton.
Thank you, Chair. It's no more than I expected, really. And I also expect no less from Little John, our external auditors. I feel that it does reflect on the good combined work by the RFO, the admin team, and also the members of FNCP who work out throughout the year to get a report like this. I think we should also send our thanks to Mr. David Layton, our internal auditor. He's the most thorough man I know at weeding out things. So to get a report like this from David, we're doing something as a council, we're doing something right. That's all I have to say, Chairman.
Thank you. Is there any more comments? No? If not, we have a proposal and a seconder to note and accept the 4th quarter and final internal audit report for 2017-2018 financial year. Could I have a proposal, please? Councillor Granville and Councillor Rice. All those in favour, please. Right. We'll go on to number B. Annual Internal Audit Report 2017-2018. Once again, I hope you'll have a chance to read the report, which forms part of the Council's annual return. Do any members wish to comment? Councillor Shackelford.
Report self-explanatory, Chair. It basically shows what David has done, so just keep everything you see here.
Does any other councillors wish to comment? No? In that case, could I please have a proposer and a seconder to note and accept the annual internal audit report 2017-2018. Councillor Hatsby and Councillor Glanville to propose and second. All those in favour, please. Okay. Go on to number 5. Section 1, Annual Governance Statement 2017-2018. Once again, I hope you have had a chance to read the Annual Governance Statement 2017-18, which forms part of the Council's annual return. Do members wish to comment? Councillor Shackelford.
If I'm not mistaken, Chair, do we need to go through this question by question?
9 of them.
Because there's no yeses and no no's.
Wait a minute, I'll just say, we acknowledge as the members of Filey Town Council our responsibility for ensuring that there is a sound system of internal control, including arrangements for the preparation of the accounting statements. We confirm, to the best of our knowledge and belief, with respect to the accounting statements for the year ending the 31st of March 2018, and furthermore, that the Council will answer yes to the 9 statements on the statement. Would you like to go through the 9 statements?
So do you all know which bit you're meant to be looking at?
No.
Yes. You get this very colourful document in front of you. Actually, with my colourblind, don't know what it is at all, but either purple or blue. So whichever one it is. There is a section called Section 1, Annual Governance Statement 2017-18. It starts with the word we acknowledge, which is the bit that Richard just read out. Then you have 9 statements, which the council can either say yes or no to. I emailed this all to you around a week ago, so you've had a chance to read it, but so I'm not going to read through each one of them word to word, but the first one says, we have put in place arrangements for effective financial management during the year, the preparation of the account statement. Do you want to say yes to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you put our hand up or what?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
So I can read them out, and then you could potentially say yes to them all in one go, and then if anyone wishes to say no to them, well, I don't know why you would, if you wish to say no to them during the process, you may raise your hand, or just quickly through. Second one, we've maintained an adequate system of internal control, including measures designed to prevent and detect fraud and corruption and reduce its effectiveness. 3, we took all reasonable steps to assure ourselves that there are no matters of actual or potential non-compliance with laws, regulations and proper practices that could have a significant financial effect on the ability of this authority to conduct business or manage its finances. 4, we provide proper opportunity during the year for the exercise of elective rights in accordance with the requirements of the accounts audit regulations. 5, we carried out an assessment of the risk facing this authority and took appropriate steps to manage those risks, including the introduction of internal controls and or external insurance cover where required, when you've already been through this evening. 6, we maintained throughout the year an adequate and effective system of internal audit of accounting record and control systems. That's what David discussed with some of you. 7, we took appropriate action on all matters raised in reports from internal and external audit. There are no external matters in all internal things that have been gathered throughout the year. Number 8, we consider whether any litigation liabilities or significant events or transactions occurring either during or after the year end On the financial impact on the authority and where appropriate, have included them in our accounting statements. I can tell you, having spent a vast part of the last month doing them, you have, and so you take it all and you consider it yours. And 9 is not applicable to you because so I'm not going to read out because you do not have the trust.
Okay. Could we take those in block, please?
Yes, sir.
Could I have a proposer and a seconder? Councillor Casey and Councillor Wilkie, all those in favour, please. Okay. Number 6. Section 2, Accounting Statement 2017-2018, supporting information to Section 2, Accounting Statement 2017-2018. Once again, I hope you've had a chance to read the supporting information. Do any members wish to comment?
It's all there in front of you, so if you look further on in your agenda pack, basically, where the internal audit ends, you've got final report from me for the year, so you can actually all consult, and then you've got a few documents that basically include the bank reconciliation, that basically back up what's been included within the annual return. It's all fairly straightforward in every single year. You'll have seen almost identical documents.
Okay. Could I have a proposer then and a seconder?
Move that, Chair.
Councillor Shackleton and Councillor Glanville. All those in favour of that? Thank you. B. Section 2, Accounting Statements to 2017-2018. I'll quickly hand over to the clerk who wants to update members about a minor matter.
So, going back to what I was about the asset register earlier, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that box 9 in the 31st of March 2018 column, the one on your desk, is slightly different than the one I emailed out to you. That's because, as I said to you, I made a minor cock-up on the asset register and realised have updated it in time. So it is this document that is in front of you, it's the one you're approving, and it has the number 318025. Everything else is the same as removed and
Is everybody happy with that?
does everyone know what they're looking at? Is that the section 2? Yeah.
Shall I propose that, sir?
Certainly. We'll propose a care of the secondary Councillor Hatsby, Councillor Goodman proposed. All those in favour of that, please. Right, I'd like to thank you all for coming and attending the meeting tonight. Would you care to go around to the Star Inn at the base of the Omni? Okay? That's the Star Inn. No.